This is part 2 of the KPI training. In the introduction, we reviewed everything about what this data means. In part 1, we learned how to fill in the monthly lead activity section. Now in part 2, we're doing monthly farm activities. It's very similar to how we did it up here. We are going to look at what the farming activities were in the month of May. We are using the month of May as our example. And so the DK stands for door knock. So we open up our MSA, our May mail stats that we downloaded from Podio. And we went ahead and we filled in all the list names to correspond with the correct campaign code. Okay? So we defined the lists that had data in them. Okay? So we were looking for any door knocks. So we're not seeing any list names named door knock. So it's safe to assume there's no data there. So we come back to KPI. We would enter 0 and that will null it out. Zillow is onboarding and not available yet. Craigslist. So we'll come to the MSA sheet and we're going to look for CL for Craigslist. Farming Craigslist right here. We had 7 right there. Okay. If we wanted to do a quick search to make sure that we have everything, we can go CL. Didn't quite work out like I had planned. Find CL. There we go, we have that one there. And that data was 7 leads. That's what we're measuring, 7 leads. Let's see if there's any others. There are no others. Okay. So then we'll go back to our KPI and we will enter 7 right here. Next one is newspaper, all newspaper leads. All right, so let's go over here. We'll look up newspaper leads. Okay, there's no newspaper listed under the list row. Okay, so that's 0. Next one was follow-up calls, or neighborhoods, sorry. Next one is neighborhoods right here. Go here. Yeah, I don't see anything, and there's no data. Got Facebook, abandoned, absentee, website, farm, Chris. All right. Neighborhoods are 0. Newspapers are 0. Follow calls I know are 0. Those are 0. MLS, let's see if there's any MLS activity. Have referrals, other, drivers, 10 and 1, vacant, probate, Facebook. Alright, there's no data for any MLS listings that we picked up. So we put 0 there. And those are our total number of farming activities. Now we need our total letters mailed out. So we come up over here. Looks like this is going to be units mailed. Come down to our total, 5746. 5746. 5746 goes right there, total units mailed. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the monthly sales activity. This is the number of appointments we had, contracts, purchases. These are contracts when we bought it, contracts when we sold the house. Alright, and then these are closings for when we purchased the property and closings when we sold the property. Current cases will be filled in directly from Podio's whiteboard app, and then number of deals fell through. All right, let's go check it out. So we'll go over here to MailStat app, and we go over here. Number of appointments is row F, and we had a total of 6. All right, right there, number of appointments are 6. Number of buy contracts. And number of buy contracts. Number of offers, number of contracts. This is whiteboard. 2. Number of sell contracts. So sales contracts isn't named specifically that in MSA. So for right now, you skip the signed sell contract and move down to the closed purchase. Closed purchased. So we have 0 there. Closed sold. Number of closed sold is 0. Current cases. Go to Podio. So in Podio, we're in the proper workspace, master template. We're under whiteboard, and we're ensuring that the filter is that they're active cases. Okay, that they're active contracts. So we have 10. 10 under contract that are active. So go to MSA, current cases 10. Deals fell through. Deals fell through. We have a total of 1. Yep. That's for deals fell through. And we also need to add in there the opt-outs. So you have 2 columns to measure. We just did deals fell through. Now we have opt-outs. Total 325 plus this 1 gives us 326. All right. Right here would be gross revenue. And what we'll do is we'll go over to MSA right here. So total revenue. And we had 55, row 55 is a total $10,000. So here we put 10,000, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cost per closed purchase. Closed purchase we had 0. Let's double check that. So let's double check that we didn't make a mistake on closed purchase. Closed purchase. Yep, we did miss one. There's one there and one for the total. So in here for closed purchase, we put one. We had one done. And that'll change it. So that'll complete your MailStat app and your KPI. This finishes the KPI. You'll save it and then email it to the office coordinator. Thank you.